Hey guys, today I'm filming my lipstick collection overview for 2016. If you guys have not seen any of my other collection and overview videos, I'll have them all linked down below. So I'll be linking down below my entire makeup collection storage for 2016, as well as my individual collection and overview videos for foundation, palettes, bronzers and contours, highlighters, drugstore blushes, and high-end blushes. Also, please let me know if you guys are interested in seeing a video on my nude lip picks for fair skin, and I will include lip swatches in that video as well. I have had a really hard time trying to find nudes that are flattering on my skin tone, that don't wash me out, that aren't too brown, too pink, too peach, so let me know if you guys would be interested in that video. So in today's video, I will be showing you guys my lipstick collection. I will be showing you swatches of each individual lipstick shade that I own, but I'm really going to be reviewing the formulas. Really quickly, wanted to mention my favorite lip liner. I'm not going to do a lip liner collection overview because I don't have a ton, but majority of the lip liners I have are all from ColourPop. I love all the shades they have available, and I love the formulation of these. You do have to sharpen them, but these are such a creamy pencil. I am able to line my lips and fill them in completely without any tugging. I absolutely love these. They are so perfect for defining the lips. Love these. Highly recommend the ColourPop lip liners. Next, I wanted to show you how I organize my lipstick. So this is a 24 count acrylic lipstick holder I ordered from Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. It was from just a random seller, but I know By Allegory sells these as well. There are 3 rows of 8, which I love. I really love the way that this is laid out. It fits perfectly in my deep drawers in my Alex unit. I currently have 22 lipsticks, which I'm really happy about. I know for some that might seem like a lot, and for others that might seem like nothing, but I'm really happy with the amount that I have, and I never want to overgrow this storage, so I want to be using them up, or if I'm not really interested in that shade or formula anymore, rotating these out for some new ones. I recently got rid of my NYX Butter lipsticks and my Maybelline Vivids because I wasn't really interested in those colors or formulas anymore, and they were a bit on the older side. So really excited to go through all of these with you guys, and I will have a lot of information in the description box down below with links to all of these lipsticks and whatnot, so make sure you check down there for more information. First, I have a Too Faced Creme lipsticks. I have the limited edition shade in Country Star. I am wearing this on my lips today over the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Aquarius. And right here is a swatch of that lipstick. The Too Faced Creme lipsticks retail for $22. There are 21 shades available on Sephora.com and 25 shades available on Ulta.com. I would say this lipstick has a medium opacity and a very glossy finish. That may depend on what shade that you have. The deeper shades in the line might be more pigmented. The biggest bummer about this lipstick is the lasting power. While this is a nice glossy finish, it's very comfortable. This lasts 2 hours max on my lips, which I feel is unacceptable. Now, when I had seen reviews for this particular shade, I had heard that this shade in particular had a lesser lasting power than the rest of the shades in the line, so definitely do keep that in mind. Hopefully the other shades do last longer than 2 hours. Overall, I think this shade is okay, but I don't love it as much as I used to. It is a little bit too peachy for me, so I definitely would not recommend this shade. Even if the other shades last longer than this, I do not want to take the chance and buy them. For $22, it's just not worth it. So I personally do not recommend the Too Faced Creme lipsticks. Next, I have a NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Raquel, which is a really pretty peachy beige on my skin tone. And right here is a swatch of NARS Raquel. These lipsticks retail for $32. There are 30 shades available at Sephora.com and 45 shades available at NARS.com. This lipstick is fully opaque in one swipe, and it is a creamy finish that after 30 minutes dries down to a satin finish. So this lipstick does last my lips for a long time, but after about 4 hours, my lips do start to feel really dry and I'm yearning for a lip balm. Overall, I absolutely love this shade on me. I think it is a really flattering nude. The formula is really nice, but I cannot justify a $32 lipstick. I love this shade. I want to use it up to get my money's worth, but I'm not going to purchase anymore, and I really cannot recommend these for that high price tag. I don't see what makes them worth the money. Next, I have 3 of the Urban Decay Revolution lipsticks, which have been discontinued. These did originally retail for $22. You might still be able to find them at some different retailers, a very small shade selection, whatever is left, and they should be on sale 50% off for $11, which is the price I purchased all of mine at. Here is a swatch of Naked, which is a cream finish. Here is a swatch of Streak, which is a cream finish. Here is Matte Backtalk, which is a matte finish. There was a really large color selection for this line, but like I said, since they are discontinued, not all of the shades are available, so I'm unsure of how many there actually were to begin with. These lipsticks come in 3 different finishes: sheer, cream, and matte. I have 2 cream finishes and 1 matte finish. I'm really happy with the shades I have. Naked is a really nice pink nude, Streak is a beautiful pink coral, and Matte Backtalk is a really nice mauve pink. I love all 3 of those shades, are totally up my alley. So the cream finishes do have a really nice shine to them, but I wouldn't say they are overly glossy, and the matte lipsticks are a really nice satin matte. They're very comfortable to wear. For the opacity, I would say the cream finishes are more medium buildable, while the matte finishes are fully opaque. These lipsticks last an average of 4 hours on me, and they are very comfortable to wear the entire time. I absolutely think these are worth the price if you're able to find them for 50% off. $11 for a high-end lipstick is amazing, so definitely make sure you check Nordstrom Rack and HauteLook and check online and see if you guys can still find some of these shades. I am very, very impressed with the formula, and for $11, absolutely worth the money. Next, I have one of the new Urban Decay Vice lipsticks, which retail for $17. Right here is a swatch of the shade Criminal, which is a comfort matte finish. There are 100 different shades in this lipstick line, which is amazing. I've never heard of a line with that many lipsticks. MAC has always been the brand I thought had the largest shade selection, but 100 lipsticks, that is amazing. So all 100 are available on urbandecay.com, and several are available at Sephora, Ulta, and Nordstrom and other retailers, but I don't believe any of those besides Urban Decay have the entire 100, but I could be wrong. To go along with the 100 shades, there are 6 different finishes: metallized, sheer shimmer, sheer, cream, comfort matte, and mega matte. So for opacity, I can only speak to the one shade and finish that I have, which is a comfort matte, and that is fully opaque in one swipe, but I am assuming for the sheer and sheer shimmer finishes, maybe the metallized, that they have a lesser opacity. I am able to get an average of 5 hours wear out of this lipstick, which I think is fantastic. Overall, I really love this shade. I love the comfort matte formula, and I definitely think they are worth the money. If you were interested in Naked, Streak, and Matte Backtalk from the Revolution line, very happy to report that those shades have been made into this Vice lipstick line. I think they're probably a 98% color match, which is still good enough, and they do have the same finishes. So if there were any shades from the Revolution line that you wanted to try but missed out on, most of them are available in the new Vice lipstick line. For $17, the huge shade selection, the multiple finishes, I absolutely think that these lipsticks are worth the $17. Next, I have a Clinique Long Last Soft Matte Lipstick. These retail for $17. Here's a swatch of the shade Matte Beauty. These lipsticks only come in 9 different shades. There are several of the Long Last lipsticks, but the Long Last soft matte lipsticks only come in 9 shades. I find that these are fully opaque in one swipe, and they do have a satin matte finish that is pretty comfortable. These lipsticks do feel dry after a couple hours, and they wear nicely for about 5 hours. I really love this shade and the formula, and I totally think these lipsticks are worth the money for $17. I think that is a really great price for a high-end lipstick, so definitely recommend these if you can find a shade that you like. Next, I have 2 Stila Color Bomb lipsticks that retail for $22. Here is a swatch of Avery. Here is a swatch of Elle. The 2 shades I have been discontinued. There are 13 shades available at Sephora and 5 shades available at Ulta. These lipsticks are fully opaque in one swipe. They do have a cream finish that isn't too glossy, but it also isn't too matte. But these lipsticks do feel very thick. They do drag when I try to swatch them or apply them on my lips. These do have a really nice minty scent to them, which I love, but if you do not like mint scents, you will not like them. this. This does last on me for about 4 hours. Overall, I do not think these lipsticks are worth the money. I was actually able to buy these shades for $5 each when they were being discontinued. So they're worth $5, but not $22. I like these colors. I definitely like Avery Elle. Elle is a color I don't really wear anymore. I think that the finish is nice, but these just feel way too thick for my liking. I don't love the way they feel on my lips, and they are pretty pricey, so I do not recommend these lipsticks. Next, I have the MAC Sheen Supreme lipsticks, which retail for $20. I own 6 shades. 5 of the 6 are limited edition. Unfortunately, this entire lipstick line has been discontinued, which is just devastating to me. I don't like any of the other MAC lipsticks except for these. So these are unavailable everywhere, except all of the original permanent shades are still available on bloomingdales.com. So I will definitely have a link for that. Here's a swatch of Asian Flower. Here's a swatch of Playtime. Here is a swatch of Pleasure-Fruit. Here is a swatch of Lust Extract. Here is a swatch of Phosphorescent. Here is a swatch of Pheromenal. So for the color selection, there are 16 permanent shades you can find on Bloomingdale's. These are medium to full opacity with a very glossy finish that I feel makes my lips look more full and juicy, which I love. Because these are more of a glossy finish, they last between 4 and 5 hours on my lips. I absolutely think these lipsticks are worth the money. I think $20 is a very reasonable price, and I love these so much because of the color, the opacity, the finish, everything. I absolutely love these lipsticks. I'm devastated they were discontinued. If you've been wanting to try them, definitely go to your CCO. I think you'll be able to find a lot there, and also check on bloomingdales.com. Next, I have one of the Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks, which retail around $5 depending on where you purchase them. They will be cheaper at Walmart and Target versus other drugstores. Here's a swatch of the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade Primrose, which is a cream finish. This is a drugstore dupe for MAC Snob. There are about 50 shades in their line from several different color categories, which I think is really fantastic, especially for a drugstore brand. They come in 4 different finishes: sheers, shimmers, creams, and mattes. The shade I have is a cream finish. So for the sheer and the shimmer finishes, they do have a light buildable to medium opacity. The cream finishes have a medium buildable opacity, and the matte finishes do have full opacity. For this cream finish lipstick that I have, I am able to get 4 hours of wear out of this lipstick. These are absolutely worth the money. They have so many different finishes and shades, but this shade Primrose is my holy grail #1 lipstick. I've actually used one up, and I'm on my 2nd tube, which shows a lot. Next, I have 2 of the Milani Moisture Matte lipsticks, which retail for $5. Again, it does depend on where you buy them. They will be cheaper at Walmart than they would be at CVS. Here is a swatch of the Milani Moisture Matte in Matte Blissful. Here is a swatch of the Milani Moisture Matte in Matte Darling. For the color selection, there are 16 different shades available, ranging from nudes, brights, reds, deep colors. They have a really nice shade variety. These lipsticks are fully opaque in one swipe, and they are a comfortable satin matte finish. These lipsticks wear well for 5 hours on my lips. I think they're absolutely worth the money. They have several different shades to choose from. These have a nice vanilla scent to them. I love the 2 shades I have. I think they're super beautiful and wearable. Highly, highly recommend these drugstore lipsticks. Lastly, I have the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipsticks. These retail for $5.50. Again, depending on where you purchase them from, they will be the cheapest at Walmart and Target versus drugstores. Here's a swatch of the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in Daringly Nude. Here's a swatch of the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in Blushing Pout. Here's a swatch of the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in Lust for Blush. Here's a swatch of the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in Divine Wine. There are 20 different shades available in this line, and I own 4 of the 20. All of these are fully opaque in one swipe, and they are a comfortable satin matte finish. These wear well on my lips for 5 hours. These are absolutely worth the price. They have a really nice shade selection of nudes, wearable pinks, bright colors, reds, oranges, deep shades. Absolutely love the entire line, and these shades are so stunning. I do love the formula. The only con I have is that when I reapply, they tend to get a little bit cakey in the corners, but I can totally work with that. I think that these are really, really awesome drugstore lipsticks. So guys, that was my lipstick collection overview. I would love to know what lipsticks you own, and I would love to know your thoughts if you tried out any of the lipsticks that I own. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.